Alright guys, welcome back to eSports TV for the Black Monster Cup. We're into potentially the final game of the night. It is the European Spring Playoffs here. We're going to find out which team, well, we're going to find out which one of these two teams is advancing on into the semifinals. Will it be Denial, who's currently one map up, or RoX take it to map number 3 and take it in a 2-0 sweep from there? But we're going to find out, obviously. Let's introduce you to both teams, since I don't believe we did that last game. Over on the side of RoX, we have Freeze. We have Damashka, Famco, Nixar, and Demonko. Over on the side of Denial, we have Babunia, KIS, Nick, Woolite, and Super A's here. So let's look at both lineups for you guys. We have Jax versus Siobhan on the top lane. We have Lee Sin versus Wukong in the jungle. Ziggs versus Nidalee middle. And Caitlyn and Annie versus Severe and Karma here. So what's your thoughts on this game so far? Or at least what's to come?
Well, they have pretty much a similar setup from last game. It's all about the early game. Like, we saw how Denial is so strong late game. They have such a good making decision for late game. So it's all about how their early game goes. If they can manage to have a better early game from than last game, they surely gonna keep rolling this mid-late game to a surely win for Denial. So it's all about the early game, because last game RoX's early game was so strong.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that little bit of a level 1 strategy that they pulled against KIS completely shut him down, just harass him at blue over and over, having that Mundo with the teleport able to get down towards that bottom lane if he needed to. And it forced KIS only onto one buff, I believe, as we did see, obviously, Damashka pick up 3. Either way, we're going to see Ziggs versus Nidalee back in the middle again. We saw this last game, and we obviously saw a huge CS lead build up for Famco. And you're going to see a lot of damage being traded on the bottom side. Demonko taking down about half health here, and Super A is still pretty healthy.
Yep, we're gonna see it really like bottom lane matchup right now. I believe is gonna be tight. If they can have a good poke between like Sivir and Karma, they can barely like go ahead. But if not, like Kill needs to have like more farm of a Sivir.
All right, now you see Jax going over against Babunia here. And with Jax versus Shyvana, you know, who do you take to win this one, at least between early, mid to late?
Well, I said like early game, it's gonna be Jax for sure. Like to level probably 9-10, Jax is so strong. But then if Shyvana can start getting like that Sunfire, that Water Mail, and that Kudlas or Little Runkin, I believe Shyvana's gonna be stronger. But early game, Jax with that level 6 power, that level 6 attack speed and damage, is gonna be Jax for sure.
All right, well, let's see what happens here. He's currently behind CS at the moment, but able to stun up Babunia and get some good damage. We did have KIS get off to a good start finally. Wasn't able to, unfortunately, in his first game of the day between these two teams. And we're going to see bottom that Severe has been able to build up a little bit of a CS lead here, albeit only about 5 right now as he is shoving that lane in. And back to the mid lane. Well, back to the junglers, actually. Because we were talking about the junglers in the last game and how they interact with each lane, you know, expecting the junglers to come middle early on to really punish Nidalee, or the other way around to really facilitate Nidalee, you know, getting out of this early phase. What do you think the junglers are going to do this time, since we have the same for both teams, just obviously on different champions? Well, I guess right now, we'll find out. As we do have Damashka looking like he's busy on the top side here, but when you're getting very low, looks like Freeze is just going to force him out of lane. Not commit for the Ignite, though.
It's gonna be interesting because right now Lee Sin is trying to interact in that top lane, but it's warded by Shyvana. They spot where is Lee Sin. It's right now spotted by that ward, but still it could be like really dangerous if Jax just like stun Shyvana and Lee Sin can like a straight Q on Shyvana. It's so much damage it can bring there. In the other side, Wukong is just like farming, like FK farming jungle. How it like sees more CS, when base, buy a ping ward, buy a normal ward, and he's gonna like ward everywhere to give that team like a lot of vision.
Yeah, he bought a very early pink ward. Where do you think that one's gonna go? Is it gonna be towards the top side of the river in for mid lane?
He's most likely gonna place it here, like normal place from the first ping ward, and that gives a lot of vision to a team because sometimes that ping ward lasts for like so many times, like even 10-15 minutes, and that's super nice ward because you have so many vision. And as you can see, like Wukong even like ward top lane as well. So right now top lane is gonna dodge every single gank by the river, but Lee Sin is trying to do lane gank, and this is gonna be really painful.
Famco able to use his well, not rubber ducky this time, but able to use his satchel charge to escape here. And you can see the bottom lane out of Denial already zoning out RoX right now. As I do see them trying to freeze that lane just a little bit. Damashka gonna be able to sneak in towards this top lane. He should be able to move in through all the bushes without being spotted. But will they have the potential to pick up kills here? They don't really know where Wukong is just yet. He hasn't been spotted out by a ward. And he's currently still just farming away. He's continuing to do what you were saying earlier on. He's continuing to just farm up items, build from there, and hope the rest of his lanes do play safe so Lee Sin can't pick up any kills. Yep, look where he is right now. Oof.
This is gonna be surely first blood if he can hit the Q. But he missed the Q, oh my god. He still had instantly Q.
Did he miss it?
Yeah,
oh, he did. Wow.
He hit the Q on the minion. If he will just like instantly Q, oh my god, that was so lucky. That was actually, by my point of view, that was a misplay. But listen, they could actually get the first blood for sure. Even Jax wastes Ignite. So now Jax has 0 kill potential into Shyvana. Even though like Shyvana has no flash, there's no way Shyvana gonna do anything. It's gonna be super defensive. But Jax having no Ignite is gonna have like exactly like 0 killing potential in that lane.
Alright, so that misplay actually might cost them, well, quite a bit of the game as well. We're gonna see how this one goes on here. Babunia able to go back, pick up 2 Doran's Blades. Still maintain that Doran shield, as we do have Freeze go back, pick up 2 Doran's Blades as well, and a longsword, and even a word on top of that here, as we do have Damashka go back for a gank on the mid lane. Unfortunately, will get dodged away. And back towards bottom, 58 to 46 CS lead. Kiki's going head-to-head against Damashka here, level 5 to level 4, and you can see Kiki's is winning out this fight right now, even with Nick coming in back from the backside. Alright, so Nick's still gonna actually roam around here and look for, well, nothing as he does back away. He's just going to go back and buy, as he's going to be able to pick up his Chalice now with his 1,400 gold. So I'm really curious to see how well he's going to play this game. He did a fantastic job last time. Did a really good job with his healing as well in terms of just staying alive. And I'm also going to find out if Nixar can get a little bit of farm here, because he's fallen further and further behind at this point.
Yeah, we're watching how, even though like Lee Sin was camping top lane, still Shyvana has same farm as Jax. And the bad point is like Lee Sin was top lane so much time that first point, Jax is a bit low behind because of the experience, and second, Wukong is 16 minions ahead of Lee. That's so much ahead.
Yeah, not to mention be able to build up an item here very, very soon from that. And we will also see him at level 6, a little bit ahead of Damashka, I would imagine, too, and Jax all on his turret. And you see, look, this bottom lane of Denial, they're still being aggressive, they're still pushing up, and they're still forcing a fight at the enemy turret here. And RoX is honestly having a lot tougher time than they had just earlier on, and I wonder what's going to happen if they're going to be able to claw their way back in the way that Denial did, obviously, in that first game at the best of 3 here. And even...
It's really risky what Shyvana is trying to do.
Well, oh. I can't even say his name anymore. I'm too tired. Babunia. He has Ignite.
Yeah, still, he has no flash, he has no ultimate, so he has no escape. If he goes in and Jax a stun on the tower, he may die there, and it could be a really big fail for him. When he's actually like winning the lane, like he's actually going ahead. Even though he has like triple Dorans, still like he's ahead. The main problem is gonna be Lee, because he's actually really behind.
Yeah, he's currently down about 18 CS at this point, and we do see Lee Sin coming from the top side. Babunia doesn't have flash, doesn't have ultimate get away. Will get slowed up here.
This is gonna be surely kill. And ultimate and first blood for Lee.
Alright,
1-1.
So Damashka able to pick up a nice kill. What do you mean 1-1? Oh, that's why. What do you mean 1-1? Kiki's looking for the kill on top side. Won't have flash though, and will be forced back. Actually, he's not going to pick up a kill. He does have red butt though. He should be able to beat Freeze here, I would imagine. And Freeze will have the lead.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go. What?
To Ignite, and he levels up off of it. Hold on, keep that face. Oh, that's wrong button.
That wasn't I have no words on what happened. Like
I don't.
In the last 5 minutes, I guess people is just like so tired to play this game anymore.
RoX has played one best of 1, and then first half of a best of 3. This is their third game of the day.
Let's be fair. Like before the matches, we saw RoX players playing solo queue. So, and actually in Russia right now is like 1 in the morning, 1 in the night. Actually pretty late for them. Let's be fair.
Oh, boo-hoo. I casted at 1 a.m. till 6 a.m. here like a couple of days ago.
But you are Super Jason Kaplan. They are
that's
not.
true. That is true. I am pretty amazing. But yeah, so
Actually, that top lane fight was really impressive. Like that Ignite and then that Wukong that
just stayed and died to Lee Sin.
Whoa, like 10-10 will watch again.
I'm sure we might see a highlight reel of that somewhere.
I like it.
I would like to see that as well. I hope one of you guys puts it up on Reddit for us to enjoy a little bit later on today, but...
Oh, come on, don't put that, man.
Don't?
That's painful for me.
But your face was priceless.
Oh! That was... Wow.
Why didn't he kick Nidalee and then have his ultimate?
Probably if they kick, he will be out of the thing. It's still like he has flash, he has barrier, but there's no way he could die. And oh my god, he's gonna die by red buff. Or by auto attack. It's him. Oh, Nicky is playing really good this matchup.
I don't have anything I'm just so done today. I've had like 3 Red Bulls, I've had like 2 Fantas and a Sprite, and I'm just... The caffeine high is wearing off. Maybe if one of our admins is watching, he can run downstairs and go to a drink or something like that. That'd be great, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We didn't really come prepared with this many drinks. But Dragon will be picked up by the side of Denial here.
Yep.
And they will get a 700 gold lead.
Yep. That's a gold lead. And thinking about Team Comms, that will be a problem if Bully dies there. But he still have every single similar spell, so it still will be a problem.
What was that flash?
He didn't waste anything. No flash, no barrier.
Why did Demonco flash?
Auto attack.
But
he thought with one more auto attack he will die. He will kill.
But he didn't.
But you never know.
He has barrier.
Believe. Imagine he will crit. And he crit.
Just for that, I'm gonna check Annie's crit.
Maybe 0.3%. You don't see the...
It would still say 1.
Fuck.
We'll be here tomorrow, guys, as well. Besides tonight.
So yeah, in top lane we have a good matchup. That Shyvana Jax, it's going in favor of Shyvana, even though Lee Sin was camping top lane so hard. Like Lee Sin was actually like 4 or 5 times top lane, and they still don't manage to beat Shyvana, and Shyvana is getting like ahead in farm. That's pretty bad. Wukong is also ahead of Lee Sin in farm, and Nidalee is actually behind, but he got 1 kill, so overall it's fine for Nidalee. Because Nidalee late game is gonna be so annoying with that poke and that healing he brings with Karma. And I believe this is gonna be the end of Nidalee. He's jumping but dying. Oh! And that kick, oh, but he's dead for sure. Yep. There's no way you can dodge that. Pretty well played by RoX that they use the ultimate of 6, forcing Nidalee to go to the wall, so Lee Sin can Q freely. And that was a good flash from Wally. I don't know what was Wally doing there.
Maybe trying to help out Nick?
I wasn't doing it. I don't know. And now they can get a tower. RoX.
Oh, they're looking for it. As you see,
I don't think they can with like Sivir and Karma wave clear. It's so much wave clear. And now we're watching like Wukong top lane. I don't know exactly why is Wukong doing top lane. When they are all the team in bottom lane, they can have a free Drake for that if he doesn't move. And I believe he's gonna try to gank. I don't know why. Like it's not the best decision.
They got Dragon about I think a minute or 2 ago, so they have a little bit of time on that one. But you're definitely right. He's looking for a kill onto Freeze top lane, but they haven't really gotten anything here. We do have Mason getting very low towards the bottom side.
Dimashko? How do you say that?
Dimashka.
Dimashka.
Because it's a KA, not a KO.
It's gonna be a kill for sure. It's gonna be a kill for sure. There you go. That's my Drake.
Baboonia picking up the kill.
That's Mario, man.
I got really...
Oh my god, that spear. This certainly gonna be a tower because 6 is so low by spears. So they're gonna get 1 tower in top lane, another tower in mid lane most likely, and we're gonna see initiation by Annie gonna almost doing some damage to Sivir. Still that spell shield from Sivir's really strong.
Almost doing some damage to Sivir.
Almost. I thought they were gonna bring some more damage, but no. That's spell shield.
Alright, now Blue Bluff. Gonna be smited away by Damashka. Will be able to secure it, but we'll force on him instead of Ziggs. So still win either way. Nixar gonna continue to push bomb, picks up a turret, does take it 1-2 now in favor of Denial at the moment. But they're looking for number 3. They're barreling down the middle. They want to make this one happen here. Ziggs ultimate gonna come in, gonna clear out the wave, and they won't be able to secure it. But here goes Ziggs for the backside, catch that Severe, kicks her away. And of course she will survive because she's a fighter. Oh, there's this flash! And Super Ace flashes and eats the Q actually for Severe though, so keeps him alive. Fantastic little bit of play there and reaction time.
I think Super Ace flash wasn't the best flash.
Awesome.
Because he already like missed the Q.
Here, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. That is our awesome admin paying attention and listening by getting us drinks. Awesome.
That was necessary.
It's so cold and refreshing. And now we're gonna go home and crash and sleep for like 12 hours.
If you're watching like Sivana items, he's so ahead of Jax.
Yeah, that
he
was
had
the
one
ranking.
kill, and now he had Blade of the Ranking. He's gonna destroy Jax 1v1. There's nothing Jax can do anymore in top lane.
Yeah, the thing is, you were talking about Jax earlier on. You were saying, you know, Proto at level 9, he should be able to win the lane, but completely turned around. And right now, you see the damage out of Babunia. That is ridiculous. He's going to be able to apply pressure on his top lane, and right now with that ulting up and that flash soon, not even 2 people could kill him at this point.
Yeah, I don't think 2 people can kill him. He even can kill like one guy and run away from the others. So he's pretty strong right now. Babunia, he's got it under control at top lane, and he's making Listen to just focus so much in top lane that Wukong is just farming, and having like that CS lead against Lee.
Because he doesn't have a huge lead. Because I wanted to point something out when we were just talking about. He doesn't have a huge lead in CS, but what he's been doing, Dragon. He's been around, applying pressure middle, getting that turret, applying pressure bottom. He's been everywhere. Where at least it's only been in one lane.
Yep.
So
Listen only can top lane trying to get kills to Jax, but he didn't get a single kill, and he's putting like Jax behind because of
Babunia! He's got Blade of the Ranking though. He's gonna speed up. He's gonna be so damn fast here. I don't like it all high pitch, but he's gonna try to run away. Red buff, it won't be enough though, and they will kill him. But in the meantime, we're not actually seeing to now go for anything off of that. They're not going for a push middle. They're going for a push bottom, but they are grouped up, looking to steal a red buff, which I believe they did. And now they're gonna be looking for a gank on the middle. Funko, he's got to back away, as we do see Kiki's off to the south side, looking for an engage here. Will be split up by the ward. And a wild Caitlyn has appeared as well.
They should try to keep poking, like, the Nile team has really strong comp to Sith Towers with, like, Natalie, Sivir, and Karma. They have so many disengages and so much poke potential, so they should just, like, try to go mid lane and get towers like they're doing right now. With a blue buff on Natalie, they should get this all the time. They will get free towers every single time they push.
Now they're also looking for a free dragon right now, as they're heading down towards that currently. They have that respawned in. Shyvana gonna be heading back towards the top side. Will be able to keep this turret alive, I believe. As they do have Freeze heading down towards Dragon to potentially stop this, but I think it's just a little bit too late. I'm not sure he can really do anything here. So we will see Dragon, I would imagine, start up here in just a second as the spears keep going left and right, keep connecting as well. And Nixar, you gotta be so damn careful here. He's in a really tough spot.
We're watching like not many kills on that game compared with last game. We're watching like all the action in top lane pretty much.
What spear? Just the placement, not the damage alone, was just fantastic. Fantastic.
You're getting excited, but
I'm not. It's a Red Bull kicking in. Is it bad that I got the shakes?
and this is pretty bad position by Lee. He might survive. He has double deal, but no.
I was gonna say that would have been a great play if he queued over the wall to get over the wall, kicked Wukong away, then ran. That would have been awesome.
It will be.
It would have been. It would have been. Is it coming in?
Nope.
Where did Wukong go?
Annie can just go and oh nope. Still, they still go back to Drake. They have a free Drake and a free Annie as well. Annie's solely dead.
They have a Franny.
Free Annie.
Franny.
And now free Drake. And that's probably the lane. The
Freak. I'm done. I'm so. Oh my god. I'm so off topic right now. I'm about to just take my headset off, walk out, take a little breather, let you carry away at this one, and then come back and hopefully man up. I'm just so mentally gone, you know, for some reason.
You're not the only one. Right now with this blue buff, what they still do is, we're gonna see another 2v1 in top lane. Ultimate has to Drake away, but I don't think he's gonna survive this anyway.
Ooh.
That oh my god, that flash. That Jack flash.
He did flash to Ignite though, and I think that flash Ignite killed. Yeah, I did.
No.
Ignite down.
Ignite was used before.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ignite was used way before. He was dying by Ignite, and he died by last tick of Ignite.
You're right. You're always right.
But it's fine, you can get excited and say, like, he flashed Ignite. I'll trust on you. He did. He's fine.
He Ignited then flashed, though.
He flashed Ignite.
But he Ignite flashed.
No, but
I like how you always try to back me up. You're good. You're a good guy. Good guy. All right, so we do see, though, between Jax and Shyvana, though, you mentioned the whole thing. A Blade of the Rune King has done Shyvana, easy to control the lane. But now Jax matches that. Where he doesn't match, though, is the Warren's Mail. Is this still easily in favor of Shyvana here?
Yeah, it's good. Like Shyvana, like having low attack speed on Jax is pretty good. I will have expect to go for Sunfire instead of Warsmail, but I still like Warsmail is better for the 1v1, so let's see how it goes. Oh, nope. Almost stalled by Karma. The only thing they have to do at this point in Denial is just like group up with Natalie. Oh my god, Natalie, you are in a pretty bad place there. And see ya. I don't know what they're doing actually, Denial. I guess they are pretty tired as well.
They want map 3, I think.
Oh,
they want
come on,
3.
Please, don't do that. Denial, please. Admins, please.
Well, we could be here till like midnight, you know? If maybe there's like server problems or something like that. You know, and then come back in within 12 hours and do some more casting.
Good, man.
Actually 11 because
I will enjoy that.
Because in about an hour and 20 minutes from now, we actually go ahead an hour. But here's the engage coming in. The Wukong and the Shyvana ultimate knocks him up. Woolet picks the first kill, and now Faree's getting so low. But look at the backside. He's doing some really good damage. He's in a 1v2 looking for what he will go down. And that is 4 kills coming in very quickly. And I imagine number 5 here if they can catch on to Damashka. But Kiki's not fast enough here. We'll get hit with the Q. And Lee gonna go back in here, and look at that, a little bit of a juke, but he's gonna get taken out. He's gonna lose his double buff. Now it's Super Ace versus Damashka, and he's looking for more blood. He's looking for Super Ace here, and he should be able to pick him up. And Nilly's coming in hot pursuit, looking to turn around. He might be able to get double buff, but no, he backs off. In the meantime, the rest of Denial push on the middle turret, and they're gonna get this one down here. So they pick up 4 kills for 1 death, but they're gonna get a turret off of it.
That was really good team fight by Denial, really good initiation by like Shyvana and Wukong, and that may follow with 1 tower and probably a kill on Listen right now. Listen is surely dead by Natalie. I would love to. Oh,
where's this Sword of the Divine?
He's gonna die for sure, and that's a kill. And that's double buff for Natalie, a good lead for Denial, and they should just like group up and push because they are so strong at this point.
Thing is, we never saw Denial with the 4,000 gold that they have right now, or 4.6 thousand. We didn't see them with that. They were down the entire time. But now they're actually ahead, and I want to see, can they take this and work with it? I mean, obviously, Denial, you guys saw them back in the Challenger scene, like this last week playing for the finals. I can't remember who they're playing against. I think it was maybe NIP. It probably was, yeah, NIP in the grand finals. And they're one of the top teams, and they're trying to show it here yet again, but they need to make something happen as right now they're close. They're very close to be able to pull this one out.
Yep. I expect like them to group because they have such a strong comp to sit towers. They can just disengage. They can just like disengage and just like poke all the time. There's nothing they can do against. Not fun. Not fun. So we're gonna see how Denial is just like keeping in track of all the wards of RoX and denying the vision of the Nashor. It's a good point, but it's still like they need to push towers. Like they need to like keep the advantage. They need to kill the lead.
All right, so well, let's see. We'll find out if RoX can kill the lead or not. And look at Famco. Look at Kiki's. Famco's tired of waiting for that one. Just throw some damage at him. Tries to get it back off. And I want to see how this game's going to go. I really do, actually. I really want to see who their final team's going to be in the semifinals because, you know, coming into the qualifiers, there's a lot of teams I didn't know. But there were a couple that, you know, eventually I was like, oh, I know that player, and oh, that team did really well. And I want to see, you know, these teams are obviously not just fighting for the, you know, 6,000 euros, but they're fighting for, you know, potentially LCS careers coming up. Like, they're playing against some of the best, you know, challenger, just under challenger teams out there right now. And they also want to defend their country that they're currently playing for. Obviously, you know, with Denial, we have Poland. Over on the side of RoX, we have Russia. So both them fighting for pride.
Yeah, but we have to also realize that these teams are like I believe Denial is one of the teams who is going to get in the promotion into LCS. So they are such a strong teams that they can be LCS teams in a couple of months. So we need to keep track of these kind of teams.
Yes, we do. And right now we do see Denial grouped up 4 bottom. They have Shyvana up top. And what's your thoughts on the split push with Shyvana pretty much off? Like, don't you think they need Shyvana if they want to go for an engage on the turret? Or maybe
if Shyvana's not even looking for an engage? Like, they have so much heal, they have so much
well, I mean, is Denial looking for an engage on the turret, or they're just looking to get some free damage onto it?
No, just sit in towers. Okay. They don't need to engage. And Shyvana can beat, most likely, Jax 1v1.
Alright, now you do see the Spears constantly flying through with those double buffs that you mentioned earlier. That Nick now has. They're not really connecting just yet. They haven't got any damage on the turret either. But they have to be careful. It's hard to siege a turret when you have an anti-flash stun.
This is the only way. Is the only way of engage from RoX, and they have to use everything in that flash stun. If they can get a good engage, we'll listen like insect someone from behind and getting like a good initiation on Natalie or Sivir. Even though Sivir is gonna be really hard for the spell shield, they can do something. Without that, I barely think they can win a team fight.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, siege a turret's very dangerous if you have an an any flash tippers. It's really hard to siege it, to be very careful, very defensive to escape that one.
The thing is, like, Annie has to be in range for like flash tippers, and if he's in range for flash tippers, Natalie could hit the spears. And if Natalie hit one spear on Annie, he's like almost dead already.
It's true, death cap, and I think it's a Holy Grail done. And we see Baboonia on the top lane, switching to his ultimate.
But what?
Baboonia. Baboonia.
Fair enough.
It's like Mario. Baboonia. You said Mario earlier on. Come on. Don't give me that look. I can see the corner of my eye. But let's look at CS between the two teams. You know, 230 to 195 in the top lane. 190 to 247. So the middle lane's playing out just like we saw in the first game. But the AD carries. It's a pretty damn big lead. It's about 60 at this point.
Yep. And that's a total of 3k gold difference. That's pretty much all the difference in games almost on that 80 carry. The rest is just like 1k per. Oh my god, that spear was painful. Even for. Oh my god. I don't think that spear was gonna hit, to be fair.
I don't think it was either, but still, it gave me a thrill. My heart's racing. I don't know if it's the Red Bull or if there was the spears, but either way, it's going pretty fast here. Now they're upgrouped up the top side.
That should be a free tower, because Jack's gonna like stay there anymore. 6 is going, but I don't think they have enough way clear to stop them.
I think Siobhan could easily dive on Caitlyn right here.
Yeah, probably with run-ins and Little Lincoln, yeah. But she, Caitlyn has everything, so I don't think she would. Oh my god.
She does, but only when Jackson's there, because she's a man. But right now, being forced back. Ace going to come in, not going to do too much damage though. Go look to turn this one around here. And now it goes to Annie Tibbers, actually onto Severe, but she gets spell shielded, doesn't get stunned up, will back away. And will survive that one here. And now they're going to continue to push with this aggression. They have obviously the Bloodthirster and the healing out of Nilly. And they, oh my god, the Boomerang blade, the damage. Even Fudge and try to get that last hit, but it's just not enough. He wasn't able to secure it. Now we go for Damashka. He will be able to pick up the kill with the red buff. And now he's looking for maybe Annie here. He's like, no, I should run away. I should get out of here. Heals up by Nidalee.
And that will be an inhibitor for sure. That will be an inhibitor.
That will easily be one inhibitor off of this. And right now, it's up to Caitlyn and Annie and Jax to hold on to this push, but I'm not sure they can be able to do too much off of this. I think they're going to back away, maybe go for a heal and Baron, but actually, they're still bearing down. So they have 20 seconds. They're maybe even going to try to win
the game.
They're going for it. They're going for the first next turret. So we're going to drop down to half health. Look how fast it is falling here. And with the healing out of Nilly, the attack speed increase from that as well. It's making it very difficult for RoX to think about. The spears keep landing. They have to go for a fight here. The Jax counter strike going to come up. Booty actually get healed up as well. As you see, Kiki's on the backside gets a knockup, forces Annie straight back as Jax goes down. The second next turn falls. Expect because, you know, why not? Let's just shout, Expect! Woo! As Denial gonna pick up the win. Gonna take a clean 2-0 sweep here in this game. And you can see on the scoreboard, 5-0-4 out of Woolite. 295 CS, 3-2-2 out of Nick, 2-2-7 at Kiki's, and a 2-3-4 out of Baboonia. The thing is, it wasn't amazing in kills or anything like that, but they played that game a lot better. They weren't behind in the beginning by 6,000 to 8,000 gold. They were ahead, and they were able to maintain that control and finish with a big, big lead. So congratulations yet again to them, and they will be our first team from the lower half of the brackets to advance on into the semifinals. Let me go ahead and take a look at the brackets. Even people in chat are yelling Xpeka. Good job, guys. Let me go see if I can find the brackets real quick just to see if there's an update from any of the other games. Perfect time for that to happen. And I believe the other game, the TTD game, was over 64 minutes long.
No, it was longer.
Yeah, over 64 minutes long.
Yeah, okay. It was longer.
That's what over 64 minutes long means. But let me go take a look at the brackets real quick, just let me see if they haven't updated at all from anywhere else. Or maybe I can get one of the admins to inform me on what the score is from that. But let's go ahead and pop it up on your screen here. Just give you an idea of what is happening once that German disappears on the top of my screen. There we go. And as you see, we followed Cloud9. Well, we tried to follow Cloud9 the first game of the day. Unfortunately, could not do that. But they picked up the win versus GG Call Nash, pick up the win versus Oh My Gosh, and now we're playing against Free Agents, who picked up a win against Worldist Gaming and against HWA. Steve Bakes Cookies. You know, I'm a little disappointed because they were a team that played in the Challenger Series as well. And I should just show you their lineup real quick because they're a pretty good team. Belgian Beast, Matraco, White Knight, like...
White Knight is there, why?
I don't know. But the thing, the Belgian Beast and Matraco, both obviously previously on TCM, very good team. And you also had the other Spanish team, Overgaming, which had Babetta, Samix.
Carbono, Seminari, Babetta, Samix. Yeah.
And unfortunately, they didn't get through either. So getting shut down by Dark Passage. But that means Cloud9 Eclipse, Free Agents, going to be moving on. And the winner of Tick Trick Duck going up against the winner, or going up against Dark Passage currently right now to see who will be playing against Denial in the our semifinals. But obviously, it's going to be it for us tonight. I believe the other streams are still running. The other best of 3, if you want to go check them out, just head over to blackmonstercup.com and you should be able to have the information there. But that's pretty much do it for us tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Make sure to follow him at Twitter at RNAILOL. You can obviously follow me too, but you don't really have to. He's better than me.
Don't do that.
It's true.
Don't
I only
follow
post pictures of puppies and kittens on mine, and nothing else relevant besides that. But he will be joining us again tomorrow for the semifinals and the finals. So hopefully we'll see you guys then. We'll be starting at 12 CEST. Because in about an hour and 10 minutes from now, we will be jumping ahead an hour. So that would be 11 o'clock currently right now, but 12 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully we see you guys then. Hope you had a good night. And thank you guys for sticking around and tuning in for us. Go ahead and head over to, if you're not going to watch the other semifinal, to the NALCS, which is currently going. I believe it's Dignitas versus, who's that team that they're playing?
What?
Who's Dignitas playing right now in LCS?
They're not playing Dignitas.
They're not?
It's Coast.
Coast versus who?
Coast against...
Dignitas.
No.
You sure?
It's not Dignitas. Of course it's not Dignitas.
Who are they playing?
I forgot it. But it's not Dignitas. Dignitas only played the first game against EG.
TS? No, TSM just
it's C9.
lost.
Cloud9. Oh,
Cloud9. No. Vulcan.
XDGG. XDGG.
XGGG. Okay, so guys, go and check out one of those streams. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and thanks again for tuning in. Have a good night.